the receipt of this white coat, you enter a community, and in doing so are afforded the rights and privileges of membership, gaining the support and mentorship of those that went before you, the camaraderie born from a united purpose, and the comfort of knowing that you are never alone on this journey. Savor this moment. It is the culmination of all of your hard work up to this point. With these rights and privileges of the medical community also comes the responsibility of upholding the standards of our profession. This task is deeply humbling, but also I have come to appreciate intensely rewarding.
I would profess that the power of the white coat does not lie in how others view you when you're wearing it. Rather, the power of the white coat lies in how you act and behave while you're wearing it.
Recognize that the white coat is a visible symbol of your chosen career. Wear it with honor, integrity, and professionalism, and treat it as a constant reminder of the greater community that you now play a part in representing. Commit to learning as much as you possibly can from those that know more than you. There will always be someone that does, I promise.
If you haven't had a chance to take me up on that challenge yet, don't worry, there's plenty of time, and you will find yourself in a similar circumstance during your education at Geisel and during your careers as physicians, and it's up to you to make that decision at that time to act selflessly. The decision to act that way is not difficult, and I guarantee you it will make the world a better place and make a positive impact on others' lives.
And remember that medicine is a team sport. Our strength is as a collective, not as individuals. And to those that will be in your care, always hold them in mind. Don't let learning be about test scores. Learn for the purpose of gaining the knowledge and tools that will allow you to be the best doctor that you can for your patients. Appreciate that your patients will be some of your best educators. It is from them that you will learn the art of empathy, compassion, and humanism. And finally, remember that it is a great privilege, not a right, to have others in your care.
You're about to embark on a wonderful journey filled with long nights of studying, I hate to tell you that, but also really incredible experiences where you learn the skills to really impact people's lives.
You have immense power to make positive impact on people's lives. So act carefully and act thoughtfully, act responsibly and act selflessly. Those acts will make an important difference in other people's lives.
You're going to need lots of knowledge, and I mean lots. So in college you worked pretty hard, right? So you had to get here. So you worked hard, but in medical school, it's a whole nother level. There's so much information you have to learn about anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, biochemistry. You just need to memorize it. It's just a lot of data. Now the scary part is all this information you're going to learn in these 4 years, you actually have to remember it and use it for the rest of your lives. It's not really just for a test. It's literally something you have to retain.
A progression from students to physicians and teachers. We will not abandon our old roles, for one cannot be a teacher without also being a student. Lifelong learning will continually foster our growth, allowing us to reach new heights as a profession. We will learn from each other, celebrating our individualities and building a camaraderie that respects our diversity. The knowledge we gain will be dedicated to tackling the challenges of our profession by taking on a myriad of roles in research, innovation, and policy. All the while, we will not forget the community surrounding us. We will advocate for our patients fiercely and at every turn, being a voice for those who do not have one. We will recognize the people the system has failed and work tirelessly to give the underserved agency over their own health. Closing the gaps that plague these communities requires us to stand up to all forms of injustice. We will not be silent. We will address these challenges, all the while maintaining that unwavering dignity and verve that brought us to this profession in the first place.
One day you finally knew what you had to do and began though the voices around you kept shouting their bad advice, though the whole house began to tremble and you felt the old tug at your ankles. Mend my life, each voice cried, but you didn't stop. You knew what you had to do, though the wind pried with its stiff fingers at the very foundations, though their melancholy was terrible. It was already late enough and a wild night, and the road full of fallen branches and stones. But little by little, as you left their voices behind, the stars began to burn through the sheets of clouds, and there was a new voice, which you slowly recognized as your own, that kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only life you could save.